Make a nigga got my money on my mind, yo. This is how we ride, yo. This is how we ride.
All right. Welcome back to the Financial Power Hour on IntellectualRadio.com. In the house, we got Mr. Walt Knows Money.
I'm here.
We got Josh in the building with us today.
World domination. What's the word?
And Mateo.
On me, Boski.
How y'all doing today?
Blessed and highly favored. Just happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? Spend a lot of time behind the scenes.
That's right.
Yeah, that's my Boy Scout knife right there. If I need something done, he get it done.
Bro, it's feeling good.
How's your week?
My week's been pretty decent. A lot of business going on, a lot of phone calls, networking, usual.
Okay.
I enjoy it. Got to stay active. Keep
awesome.
moving.
Okay. Walt?
I just been doing a lot of reading. That's it.
Reading?
Yeah, I'm off daddy duty this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, she going with her mom. So
okay.
Just reading, getting ready for the newsletter that I'm about to drop.
Nice.
Taking it slow.
What you been reading? What you into?
Finance. Anything finance I read. Anything tech. So financial tech is what I read. I read everything that has to do with technology, processing, transactions.
Real spill.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into it. Josh.
Yes, indeed. So, it's been a beautiful day, but Miss Karen, can I ask you something? How you doing? What's new with you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Never a problem.
I'm good. I've been busy. Always busy. Work. Never stops, it seems like. But that's all right. I don't complain.
Beauty of it.
Like you said, blessed and highly favored.
Yes, ma'am.
So just trying to keep it rolling. Keep them money bags coming in.
And that's what we're going to talk about today, y'all. There's a segment right there, money bags.
Money bags. So tell us about you, Josh. Where are you from? You from the Chicago area? Give us a little bit about your background.
Yes, indeed. So Chi-Town, born and raised, north, south, east, west, all over the place. Originally, though, my family is from 95th Street. You know what I'm saying? I grew up a lot of my years up north. So shout out Rogers Park.
Okay.
And you feel me? That's where I spent a lot of my time. Those were the stomping grounds. But yeah, I've been blessed to kind of be from here and also experience all the different sides of the city, because I feel like you just can't compare Chicago to other cities in the sense that each side you go to is going to teach you something else about.
That is true.
You feel me? Human dynamics, or just some new ways that you can get put on with technology, with finance. There's always some opportunities out here. You feel me?
That is true. So, Boski.
Yes, ma'am.
You from Chicago too?
I'm from Chicago, but I moved to Kansas. And then I came back here originally. But I moved to Kansas for a while, Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
You like?
Nah,
it was okay.
I did my growing, you know what I'm saying? That's why them years you get into stuff and you grow up, you do that maturing. That's why I did mine, and it happened fast.
Okay.
I came back though and got back into school and everything.
I like that. Yeah. School, educated.
It's all about personal growth.
Yes, it is. Always personal development. Yes. I hear that daily a lot of times.
I'm from Chicago too.
You from Chicago too?
Wow. Yeah, I am.
Chi-Town. What part?
All over, north, south, east, west. I'll be in the lake a lot too.
I'm from Chicago too. Yeah, you mentioned 95th. Me too.
What? Right. 95th. There we go.
On the 5.
For sure.
Miss Karen, you got some grants for us today? I was curious.
I do have 2, actually. I have one that is, let me pull it up here.
Beautiful. See, I feel like that's what's powerful right there. You know what I'm saying? The ability to be able to spread knowledge, but like on your own, finding this access, you know what I'm saying? Finding this information, you know what I'm saying? It's possible. But when you have resources, we pointing the way. You feel me?
It also takes a certain amount of actually getting up and going to look for it though. Not too many people take that initiative.
No, they don't. But we just can put the information out, and it's up to them to go get it. So
just like that.
Yes. So the first grant I have is from Feed the Soul, FOU.org. And it is funding for restaurants. It is provided, it said they provide external corporations with vested interest in creating sustainability of business owners operated marginalized individuals, including but not limited to Black, Indigenous, Latin, formerly incarcerated LBG. It's too many letters here. LBGTQIA plus
They stretched it out like that.
and senior citizens. So basically, they're just here to help, restaurant people in the restaurant business, do their
So
thing.
for all my chefs out there, my cooks.
There you go. So
I got a
they-
meeting with somebody tomorrow who's a restaurant owner for sure.
okay, cool.
Mhm.
So they need to know about this grant because it's up to $10,000.
Real spill. Appreciate that.
Yes.
Real.
So
Keep me out the kitchen, please.
so they just go to Feed the Soul FOU.org for that one. And then the second one is from AARP. It's the AARP Community Challenge. It is for people that, just to build up the community, basically, by any means. From what I was reading about it, they, parks,
They fund educational programs.
keeping
or
your
physical. Okay.
keeping your your neighborhood clean, safe, doing different things around the area. And for that one, you go to communitychallenge.aarp.org.
Okay.
So Josh, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Sure. So I started doing Peace Be Still Creative Works as my own little freelance adventure. 2019, I graduated high school 2018 with a little bit of experience in community outreach. Just with a team of individuals that, hey, we happen to have a like mind. So I carried that on into my business adventures, and I started off with mentorship, Forex, some of the younger kids. A lot of the times I was investing back into them, so we kind of started to pool our money. We realized, hey, this could be something that sustains us. So looking into entrepreneurship, once we realized the smoke and mirrors aren't there, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna grind, you gotta learn, you're gonna have to put yourself in situations where you're uncomfortable. I really took my skills to another level, starting a network. Now I do community outreach, I do research and development, administrative assistance for a multitude of different companies in different industries. And I bundle all of that up and I show my mentees pretty much how to teach themselves to rewire their brains or to make use of the things around them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
There's no such thing as a scarcity mindset here. World domination.
Okay. I
ma'am.
like that, world domination.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So Boski, am I saying that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So how do you two meet? And are you in the same thing? Same?
I was into songwriting and doing music publishing. We kind of met each other through that connection. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? We had to hire up like mutual. We were both going towards entertainment, going into that industry.
Okay.
And I kind of made a push for that. I mean, I had certain connections leading into it, but I was doing more, like through your, like being a cool dude. Like, all right, money in hand, quick transaction, get this person, like producers.
Okay.
So I was moving like a lot of their beats for them. They out in England and they younger cats, so they didn't really know too much about this, but they had big placements already just off like YNJ, YSN grams. People just using their beats and then they pay up for them and then they actually reach out and they use it. It was other people trying to get on that. I knew people, so it was like, all right, go ahead and push this for you.
All right.
Really did them transactions.
Like that, making beats.
Yeah.
And making money.
It's awesome. It was a positive way to go about things that I knew. Like use the things that I knew to, do better for yourself.
And Mr. Crypto, the king of crypto.
We just like they said, we just being resourceful. It's just a new resource. That's all.
Yes. So what's happening in the world of crypto this week? Or today? Because it changes.
You know what? The easiest thing to say is it's up.
I did read that it's up.
And you look, I didn't even have to read it to know it's up. I felt it. Those accounts are going up. But so something new. Remember the real estate platform website that I told everybody about, lofty.ai?
Yes.
So they just added liquidity pools to the real estate. So now, if anybody doesn't know or forgot, liquidity pools are a way to get paid off of other people's transactions. So every time somebody else pays their rent, you get paid. Every time somebody buys a property, you get paid.
Real spill.
All right now.
So it's a new version of Texas, huh?
No, it's a new version of real estate. It's a faster, safer, quicker, cheaper way to sell property.
So for those who
And you don't need any personal information to do this either.
for those who normally wouldn't be
Okay.
able to afford
Message.
a traditional mortgage or something,
Right. They can
then they can
opt in to buy a fraction of real estate for $50, a couple hundred, and collect some small, pennies on the dollar from that. But it's still invested in a real estate, still invested into a physical property. Somebody's still paying rent. All of the management operations still in place. It's just less hands off for you and easier entry.
Okay.
It's working for me, And they pay you $50 every time you refer somebody, and then that person get $20.
Bet it up. I
And
got 2 phones on me
Arizona-
too. Check it out.
okay.
Bam.
Lofty, huh?
Lofty.ai.
Alright.
And if you want more information on that, you can follow me, Walt Knows Money, on the internet. I'm on the internet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So Josh, what is a typical day like for you?
A typical day like for me right now is waking up, checking my calendar. If I don't have 2 calendars, 3 things around me, or alarm set, the
Uh-oh.
day is going to be a little unstructured. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times I'll start taking phone calls at the same time, so I'm multitasking. Coffee for me. Don't talk to me about anything serious until I'm at least quarter cup through. You feel me? Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, I'm just making sure that I'm checking all of my administrative work. If I have any projects that are due close to deadline, if I have anything that creatively came to me, I'm writing it down. A lot of my time is spent multitasking. You feel me? I feel like my high functioning side is really what fuels my day. So I will say I'm structured on a week by week basis, but daily that's what my MO is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Boski. I like that
You like-
name.
I know you do.
What's a typical day like for you?
Typical day. Dang, my bad. I needed some water. I ain't come in. Dry mouth. My bad. Typical day for me is
Oh,
you put me on.
For sure.
Let me take a go real quick.
For sure.
Yeah, Earl the man. He got us.
Yes.
Thank you.
Shout out there.
On me. But typical day for me, I reach out to people that I'm planning on working with, or I hit up the night prior to that. I have to check my email. Like, that's something that wasn't that big of a thing coming up. Like, okay, yeah, I got some school stuff in there. Yeah, I might have some subscriptions. But now, like, it's so much money in your email. So, like, I check that. You know what I'm saying? I might be getting the beat. You might even know it might be a Grammy-nominated producer. Like, honest to God, like, they come out of nowhere. These networks, these communications you make, like,
Right.
like all of that go together. Like, it all funnels into each other. Like, they might hear your name from this person. You never know. Like, you got to watch what you do as well.
Yes, you
You
do.
know what I'm saying? So you have to be aware of my own.
Yes.
Like, I tell people, like, it's quantity over quality. It's not about the large amount of followers. It's about the right followers.
Exactly.
So,
I agree with that.
People are watching you. People want to invest into you.
They
People
are
want to look
watching.
into you. Like, you know what I'm saying? What are you working on? What are you doing? Do they see your work? So I take that into accountability every morning. I do a motivational post. You know what I'm saying? I might say something personal right after that about what I'm going on. What's my next step today? Like, all right, this is my personal goal. Make sure I do this. Whether that's like check on my great auntie. You know what I'm saying? Just spend a little time with her while I'm writing some music. You know what I'm saying? Get a little feeling in, hear some old stories that work with me. Then I double back. I hit up my producers. See how they doing. See, they in England, so
Right.
I can't tell the exact time. I'm sorry, Slay. I can't really do that. But
Are they like 6 hours?
it's like their morning
ahead or
is my night
something?
or something.
Yeah.
It's always like flip. So like he getting out of school and I'm coming out of like, oh, I'm just not getting up or something like that. So it's like random hours, but he hits me constantly, asks me about certain things. He trusts me. You know, I read people.
Right.
Like, oh, that's not good business. But you know what I'm saying? If that's what you want, I never put too much on nobody's plate. That's my biggest thing. I want
Okay.
you give people in this business like music. You
Mhm.
give people the means to destroy themselves.
Yes.
So it's like I'll
that.
let you know.
I like
I
this
never
young
stop
brother
you.
right here.
I never stop you. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead, do your thing, but I'm gonna let you know this is what come with it. If you're willing to take that risk, or you willing to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you can go about it the right way.
Real
We
spill.
can always double back. But I do a bunch of that.
Nice.
Just recently been working on my project, Survivor's Remorse, dropping song a little bit.
Okay.
End up talking about like stuff that I go through. I'm glorifying some stuff, but I'm also letting them know like I have my regrets about certain things. There's certain stuff you can't forget. There's certain stuff that you know what I'm saying, you gotta work your
Right.
entire life to be better on.
Okay.
But that's about it.
Wow.
My fault. I ain't mean to take up like
Yeah.
No,
that.
you good, you good. We want to know what's going on with y'all. Want to say happy birthday to my man Orlando. It's his birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I want to
Dog.
say feel better to Miss Chanel. She
Yes.
out today.
Real spill.
Also want to do. I'm gonna do her shout out. So the small business that we're gonna highlight today is Donald's down the street.
Real
All right,
spill.
you know they got
Okay.
a nice little grill back there. So if anybody comes over this way, you know where we at? Stop at Donald's.
What time they close, man? We had to make sure we got that
You
info.
been to Donald's, Earl? Oh,
Donald.
I was like, they gonna give me a couple times when I leave the station. So yeah, that's our small business highlight.
They close at 9, right?
Yeah, they close at 9.
Cool, 9 p.m. So y'all good. You feel me?
Wow, right. So I did get a new. I gotta bring them in this week. I got a new franchisee coming in. So
All
I
right.
definitely want to bring that up for all those watching and listening. That we still plan to help 10 new small businesses every month.
All the
So if
time.
anybody's looking for help with any type of business, make sure that y'all contact me, Miss Karen, or just contact us here at 708-223-8953 on IntellectualRadio.com. We want to see how people win 2024.
Yes.
So if there's any resources that we have that can help everybody out, we want y'all to contact us so we can give you the help you need. If anybody's looking to get into the tax industry, you can contact any of us as well.
Yes.
Ms. Karen, give me run down again what they need to get with us on for franchise.
For a franchise, first all on Wednesdays.
Okay, Wednesdays. Don't forget every
Wednesday
Wednesday.
nights, 6 p.m. Central Time, from 6 to 6:30. As our host Orlando says, not a long call, but a strong call.
That's a nice thing.
So, it's from 6 to 6:30. No experience is necessary. You work from home. You keep more of your prep fees. We have year-round revenue opportunities. Just a good call in general. Short but impactful.
Yeah, we get the information.
Loaded with
Yeah, I've been on
information.
the call with Orlando.
Yes. So if you missed it, you've missed out. So join us this Wednesday at 6 o'clock at join.freeconferencecall.com/taxbizopportunity, or you can call in at 605-313-5928. The access code is 185-9604#. And Josh is one of our new franchisees.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
So, Josh, what interests you? What brought you in? What was that thing that was like, yeah, I want to be a part of this?
Honestly, I feel like divine timing and everything comes full circle. So it just happened to align with a lot of my goals from my own company, but also with the way that I expanded my business. So with administrative assistance, that also comes with creating strong partnerships with self-motivated individuals. So just like with Mattel here, I was like, hey, what other individuals who have businesses can I work with? We all had a common thing. Either it was about filing your taxes, or it was about not commingling funds, or it was about, things like that. Simple bookkeeping really can help you avoid a lot of pitfalls. So
Yes.
when I was presented with the opportunity and I'm going to be doing radio, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, why not make sense for a lot of the new people I started working with? I feel like I can spread more blessings having a franchise.
Yes, because you need to file those taxes.
Man,
Or
even if you're behind on previous tax years, check it out.
Because we have
It's nice.
multiple
Let people go down.
Man,
tax years that you can file for. And we have nice little discount for
not
that.
I said the black guy.
So, You thinking about getting a franchise or something might interest you? If not, you don't have to.
A lot what I like. He educated me on it and everything. A lot with like people of our culture and everything. I mean, I don't know y'all, but like people like us, we ain't too big on things Campbell a little bit. You don't know.
Exactly.
So I'm saying I like to educate. No matter
Yes.
what, no matter what you saying, like you saying to me, I'm gonna pay attention a little bit. Because you say something, I'm not.
That's right. And everything I feel about you,
You feel me? Like I said,
it's
too much on
not
your plate.
exactly.
So, you know what I'm saying?
So
I'm looking for it.
everything is not, but it's something that works. It works for me. So I love it. Actually, I enjoy it. And tax season is coming up soon.
It's right. Something simple. If you never wonder why a lot of big companies make a lot of big purchases at the end of the year, why? Because they want to get it on the previous tax,
Yes.
report before the new year start.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why, and I've seen a couple of videos like this, why big businesses have bought large skyscrapers or jets or planes just because they needed somewhere to spend the money to write it off. They still get the asset, they still got the building, they still got the plane, but as far as the paperwork,
You gotta spend it.
And you know what? I'm seeing that a lot of the times with a lot of new entrepreneurs or people who are interested in getting their businesses up and going. It's like transaction history. So even if you do have clean credit, if you start off with a fresh credit report, you're still not going to be eligible to take use of or make use of a lot of these
Right.
things unless you have transactions. You got to be spending bread. So since we're so driven on consumerism, that's why I believe so much in us taking time to self-educate. The information is there, but it's a matter of when it's not structured, it feels tedious.
Yes.
You feel like you're overloading yourself on certain parts that aren't relevant to your industry.
Yes.
Times, combining these different industries, I feel like the financial aspect and the innovative spark that we have within like technology and cryptocurrency, for example. Let's make that the main example, right? I feel like that's going to be the thing that kind of gives us access to more tangible knowledge. That's real. That's reparations, if you don't mind me shouting that out. Shout out in Cobra. Happy birthday to Shay Herbo. Shout out Shay Herbo. Shout out MKJ Digital for all digital photography, graphic design, and more coming. We cooking up. Man, I gotta say, man, shout out Above Ave, shout out Heads Up Entertainment, shout out Jaron Lindsay, shout out you. We on the road.
I see.
That's
so what in your industry, like what challenges do you face daily or weekly, or do you have any at all that you're facing?
In reality, it's a matter of our dialect, like our syntax, like the way that people are presenting information to one another is the biggest thing because it's a matter of how well you can understand. You can understand the words on the paper, but how this applies to your specific situation is where sometimes it could be lost without experience. So finding ways for people who are unfamiliar with what their dream actually looks like played out, finding ways for them to actually get that experience. So either if I don't know something, I know 4 or 5 people who do. You know what I'm saying? So finding a spot for you in the network based off the timing, the budget, and also what you're comfortable with in taking. I've seen a lot of people get their dreams crushed by the experience that was not favorable to their exact, you feel me, ideas. But using that as character development and using that as a way to say, all right, now I'll be able to place myself more strategically. That's what I feel like is I wouldn't even call it a challenge now. I feel like it comes with the territory. Because if I say, hey, you're going to rewire, you come to me with a problem, you're already trying to restructure. You know what I'm saying? Dropping that bias around having experiences or around placing yourself in front of people you don't really know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That can be hard for a lot of people. We're sheltered now.
It is.
We're sheltered. Yep. So I've been overcoming. That's a good platform.
I need to practice it more.
I think we all do.
Especially because I'm starting this class. So my new class starts on the 5th. So I'm glad. Well, you already know. If you didn't know, I got some new spots for class teaching people how they can start either the beginning. If you're already familiar with it, you're probably already familiar with crypto, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. So I got some stuff that's more advanced, but I'm taking people on how to set up digital real estate and digital farming. Right. So imagine once you have the assets, Imagine growing the assets, just growing them like you grow corn, like you grow marijuana.
And that example was
Right.
so powerful earlier.
Just which one? I give so
You know
many.
what I'm saying? When we were looking at
I give so many.
when you're looking at a new asset class and you're investing in yourself, watching it grow, that process. Because a lot of people see a little bit of profit, they say, "All right, I'm gonna take my bread out," not really experiencing the full leverage you're getting of your money. When you got custody and ownership of your money, that means you're in control of not only your transactions but also the rate in which it's growing. You leave it in there, all right. Now you're watching it grow. Like you can't harvest a potato if it's not fully grown. You can't harvest, you know what I'm saying, corn if it ain't fully grown. That's it. That's all. So that's why I feel like that's a real powerful example right there.
Just get paid off other people's transactions.
And it grows daily, right?
It grows 24/7.
24/7.
Planting a seed. Interesting.
Like I tell you, you could put $1 in there, just $1.
Real
There's
spill.
no minimums.
I like that.
You know,
I
like
got $1.
you know how much money I have to spend for Christmas. These last 2 years though,
Man.
it has not been as bad as it's ever been for me personally, and anybody that's listened to me. Right? If you got to spend, let's just say you got to spend $1,000 on Christmas, but you got 2,000, 4,000, 5,000, whatever. You got some money, but you know that you want to do it this way. You can take 2,000, 3,000, put it into a private banking account, and then you can borrow the money from yourself. Then go buy the gifts. Get the gifts gone, they hit, they use them, beat them up, they owe, whatever. But now you still have $3,000 in collateral, in equity, in assets, compounding and growing on your behalf. After you got the gifts. So you got the gifts and you still got the money.
I like that. I like to borrow for myself.
I mean, because you got
I like to have the assets and keep it growing.
And you can do that with $100, with $50. Like I helped somebody when I first started this. I was showing people how to do this with $100 and how to pay their $50 phone bill.
Yeah.
Put $100 in your account, take $50 out, go pay your phone bill. You still got $100 growing, and then rinse it and then do it every month. Before you know it, you got a savings account with $500-$600. Your phone bill then got paid every month, and that $500-$600 is gonna start spitting out dollars. So really, you ain't got to put no more money in. You can pay your phone bill off the money coming out of the account now.
Whole time.
If you just follow the.
I got a challenge. Can I propose a challenge to y'all? Y'all feel me? Alrighty. This is live on air, right? So first and foremost, for all the businesses, you feel me? Y'all getting a hookup price on all of the services that come with getting your brand, getting your business out there. Yes. We all handle this in different ways, but when you're listening to this show, I need y'all to be thinking about the implications of what the information is. Shout out Elon Musk, because guess what, man? I feel like unifying our communities through this information is not only our imperative, but as soon as it's opened up for our accounts and our personal well-being to be stimulated, you feel me? Anything that helps the human condition, you feel me? We got reusable rockets now, right? Now we got currency that we can watch grow. Now we got things that we can stake in our own accounts. It's things you can put your name on. This is a legacy. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who's going ahead and joining in, you feel me? I'll go ahead and give you guys a full free consultation for your entire business brand audit. I'll go over here on Instagram. Find me on Instagram at new_founded_peace. This will be all the way until a little after Christmas, man, until January 3rd.
All right.
You feel me? So let me know. What's up?
Oski, how can they find you?
Oh, you can find me on Instagram at B0ASKE. Just Boski all the way. You can email me. My email and everything. My link tree is through there. My next my album release is on there. It hasn't released yet. It released in a week from now. I'm sorry. New Year's. So yeah, a couple days.
There's money on all street platforms.
You can find me on Dollars and Taxes. On IG and American Dream Tax with Aaron on Facebook. And with that, we shall return shortly on IntellectualRadio.com. We are the Franchise Power Hour.
I've been on this journey a mighty long time. You You look like you get there just fine. Yeah, you seem like you know the way, and I was just wondering if I can tag along. Promise I won't talk too much. Promise I won't get in your way, but I'm coming to the end of my days, just thinking that I'm so lost. Thinking, what does it cost? Cause I need you to take me home. Oh, darling, take me with you home. Can you take me with you home? Oh, darling, take me with you home. Oh, oh, this world ain't home to no one. We all just passing through. How can you call
right,
me
welcome.
a stranger?
Welcome back. Yeah, we back. So we are the Financial Power Hour. We're here on IntellectualRadio.com every Saturday from 3 to 5. Sunday, tomorrow, we will be on My Radio Chicago, Support District Radio from 2 to 4. So check us out, the franchise.
No, you got it this time.
Power Hour. I got it right this time. Yes.
Right.
It's so confusing sometimes. So once again, where can we find you at?
Yes, indeed. So on Instagram, you can find me at new_founded_peace. There'll be my link tree as well, and you'll see this episode posted. Check my story for my contact information. I am a franchisee as well, so you know what I'm saying. If you're looking for your taxes this tax season, go ahead and tap in with the team, man. Shout out to the Intellectual Radio cast crew. I appreciate y'all for real.
All right.
You can find me at BOASKE instead of a zero. It's a zero. Well, instead of an O, it's a zero. Shout out to Slib Beats, shout out to Slime Beats, shout out to Kevon Marie, my fault.
At Wall Knows Money on social media. You guys can find me if you're interested in getting a franchise, if you're interested in learning more about Web3, blockchain. And I'd like to thank Earl and IntellectualRadio.com as well for helping me sharpen up my radio skills, because I'm going to get better at this thing for 2024. Watch.
Oh, man.
I appreciate y'all for having me.
Will. Yes, sir.
Thank you for everybody that's watching and listening to come check out the video, too. We appreciate the support.
Yes.
Do we got like 2 more seconds? Can I give 2 more shout outs?
You got one shout out.
Okay, shout out to the Wellness Watering Place in Bridgeport. That's Walla. I appreciate you. And that's that.
I'll take a second shout out. Shout out to Five Heart, the clothing brand by Treyville.
All right.
Peace.
Can you take me with you home? Oh, darling, take me with you home.